again, one more time. OHB, we are here at the grand finale in Batavia, Ohio at the beautiful Elite Athletic Sports Complex. I am here with Coach Zack of Leaders of Tomorrow.
How you doing?
Doing great. Coach, thank you for being here. How you doing today?
Pretty good, yeah. Just can't get enough basketball, can't get enough basketball.
Look, we're all here.
Yeah.
Speaking of basketball, man, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
WNBA, NBA Finals going on right now.
I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan. So.
I was just about to ask you.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, Dallas and how many?
Dallas and 6.
Dallas and 6.
Hopefully 5, but I'll be happy if we win in 6.
OHB Nation, y'all hear it here first, man. Dallas and 6. Coach Zack is picking Dallas and 6. You think the Kyrie and Luka show going to be enough for the depth of the Celtics?
Hey, look at me. Nobody in the world can guard Luka. Nobody. Nobody in the world.
I got to agree with you on that one. All right, well, let's transition that into youth sports right now. Talk to me about what are some of your goals for this tournament, like team-wise?
So, my teams aren't hand-picked. So I coach at Finneytown. Most of these kids are Finneytown kids. I'm trying to build our talent, and I'm trying to do things with kids that want to be here and want to be coached. It's tough because, we're going against teams that are hand-picked. They had tryouts. We didn't have tryouts. Those are my guys, and I'm rolling with them. We've had our ups and downs. I mean, we get beat by 20, 30 points, but we've won some games that the kids didn't think we would win. But, a lot of my kids, we're not used to playing this level of basketball yet, so, they get down on themselves sometimes, but, at the end of the day, they keep coming back. So, like I said, the world will know who my kids are soon. They'll know who my kids are.
Oh, Coach, I mean, just hearing the passion from you right now, and sit next to him right now, he'll tell you, I got goosebumps.
Yeah.
You can feel like his compassion and his love for what he's doing. I mean, it speaks for itself. I mean, I love it, Coach.
I've never been around, these kids, they eat, sleep, and dream basketball. I've never been around that before. I mean, these kids, a lot of these kids have been cut from other teams. And, someone wouldn't be playing basketball if it wasn't for being on my team.
Right.
So, I just, and I haven't cried as much as I have in the last year just because, we get beat down so much. We play against bigger, older competition. But at the end of the day, it's going to help us in the long run.
Absolutely. And it has to be, in the lessons of basketball, it has to be you have to have moments of just where it feels so rewarding for you. Like even in just say they took a loss, but you saw some development and some kids do some other things. Like, how does that feel for you?
Look, so I hate losing, as most of us do, but I truly hate losing. When I used to be I coached high school a lot longer. I've only been doing 6th grade 2 years, and today was my first game with the 4th grade group ever. So I've never been coaching this young until now. But I've never been more happy to lose than this year, because when I started with the 6th grade group for 5th graders last year, we couldn't even dribble. Couldn't pass, couldn't walk straight. And these guys have improved every day, and they're doing things that they didn't know they could do. And number one is just competing. Like these guys, I'm just trying to get them just to compete. Like we don't got to be the best players, we don't got to be the most skilled players, but at the end of the day, just compete. That's all it is, just compete. Just compete.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Coach, listening to you, it takes me to like the football side of things, right? I was listening to I'm not a Steelers fan. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate all the teams, but Coach Mike Tomlinson was talking about like coaches not being afraid to coach. Like a lot of people want the already made product.
Right.
But it sounds like you really have a passion for teaching and coaching. Yeah. Where does that come from?
My dad. I'm really, so I grew up, my dad's a baseball coach at Moeller. So we grew up in a baseball family, but, I was raised by a coach. So he taught me everything. And then I've been around other great coaches. I'm nowhere near being a good coach, but my passion and my love for my players, nobody out here today coaching has more love for their players than me. And at the end of the day, that's what's going to kill. We lose by 30, I take them on to you. Because we're going to come back tomorrow. If some teams forfeit, we'll show back up tomorrow.
Absolutely.
And we're going to fight. We're going to fight to the end.
Absolutely.
We're going to fight to the end. And other teams, other kids get discouraged, they leave. There's kids here that are playing on 3 or 4 different teams.
Yep.
My kids play for me and me only. I see kids here right now that I've seen other teams last week. My kids keep showing up for me, so I got to keep showing up for them.
Man, that is fantastic. It is a testament of just, the race isn't given to the swift or to the strong, but to one that perseveres, man. I love hearing the story, and I love being able to chance to get to watch you and watch it all unfold. What's your message going into the next game, Coach?
My message, so it's my 6th grade group. We've had a lot of adversity. Games haven't been easy. We sometimes don't get the calls, so our kids kind of get discouraged. But my message to the guys here, and I talked to them here in about 20 minutes, just compete, just have fun and compete and battle. We got to learn how to overcome adversity, and it's got a battle. I have on my 6th grade group, I got two cousins with Deuce McBride that plays for the Knicks.
Yeah.
His 2 cousins, and they're them, and then my best player Brendan, and then Bryce. Those are really 4 leaders. They really keep the team together. But down the bench, even guys, I got a guy on my team from Africa, never played basketball before. Named Bamba. Never played basketball before. He plays like 2 minutes a game. He keeps showing up. He scored 6 points last game. He's never scored before. Yeah. So he keeps showing up, and he's going. He's big. He's going to be good one day. But how many coaches are going to take the time to get that player to where he needs to be? A lot of coaches out here want to win now.
We see it all too often.
Right.
You know what I mean? Again, and I hate to sound like a repeat box, but kind of back to what Mike Thomason said. Like, it's too many guys out here that don't want to coach.
Right.
They're already. You better come to me ready.
Right.
You know what I mean? Instead of putting in that work.
Yeah.
Love hearing that, Coach. Appreciate you being here today.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing in the tournament. We wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
OHB Nation, make sure you stay locked in and tapped in. Where can we find you on social media, Coach?
Yeah, so you can find me at zblobber21 on Instagram and Twitter. And then Leaders of Tommorrow Basketball on Instagram and Twitter too. Shout out to my guy Jeff Wood. He's the founder. Again, we pick kids that can't go play for anybody.
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's like when we win games, it's more rewarding for me than having a stacked team and winning where you don't even got a coach.
Right.
I want to coach. So
it is more rewarding, Coach.
Yeah.
All right, again, once again, want to thank everyone for tuning in. Again, Coach, we're here with Coach Zack. I'm Sean. We'll see you soon.